Good evening, and welcome to Footnotes and Folly. I am Professor Reginald St. John Pemberton, and tonight we take up one of Shakespeare's strangest and bitterest plays, the savage little fable of the life of Timon of Athens. We give you the whole of it, complete and unabridged, in clear modern English. The plain rendering and the asides are my own. This is part 1. Meet Timon, a great lord of classical Athens, the most open-handed man alive. He pays other men's debts, dowers their marriages, gives away jewels and horses in gold as fast as poets and painters and smiling lords can flatter them out of him. Only one guest tells him the truth, the snarling philosopher Apemantus, who watches the parasites and says they are eating their host alive. And they are. His honest steward Flavius knows the coffers are empty and the lands all mortgaged, and cannot make his master hear it until the day the creditors' servants come crowding to the door with their bills. Let us begin.
Poet, painter, jeweler, and merchant enter by different doors. Good day, sir. I am glad you are well. I have not seen you for a long time. How is the world going? It wears out, sir, as it grows older. Yes, that is well known. But what special wonder is here? What strange thing is this, unmatched by all the many records of the world? Look, by the magic power of generosity, all these spirits have been conjured here to attend. I know the merchant. I know both of them. The other is a jeweler. Oh, he is a worthy lord. No doubt of that, it is certain. A man beyond comparison, born, as it were, for tireless and continual goodness. He surpasses everyone. I have a jewel here. Oh, please let us see it. Is it for the Lord Timon, sir? If he will meet the price. But as for that, when we have praised worthless men for reward, we stain the glory of the fortunate verse that rightly sings of the good. The merchant looks at the jewel. It has a fine shape, and it is rich. Look at its brightness and clarity. You seem carried away, sir, by some works and dedication to the great Lord. Only something that slipped idly from me. Our poetry is like sap that oozes from the place that feeds it. The fire in flint does not show until the stone is struck. Our gentle flame stirs itself, and like a current, rushes past every boundary it meets. What do you have there? A picture, sir. When does your book come out? Right after I present it, sir. Let me see your piece. It is a good piece. So it is. This is done well, excellently. Fair enough. Admirable. How this grace declares his own dignity. What force of mind shoots from this eye. What great imagination moves in this lip. From the silent gesture, one could read his meaning. It is a pretty imitation of life. Here is a touch. Is it good? I will say this of it, it teaches nature. The artful struggle in these touches lives more vividly than life itself. Certain senators enter and pass across the stage. How many followers this lord has! The senators of Athens, happy men. Look, more are coming. You see this gathering, this great flood of visitors. In this rough work of mine, I have shaped out a man whom this lower world embraces and hugs with the fullest welcome. My free design does not limp along in details. It moves through a wide sea of wax. No pointed malice infects even one comma of the course I follow. It flies like an eagle, bold and forward, leaving no track behind. How am I to understand you? I will open it to you. You see how people of every condition and every mind, smooth and slippery creatures as well as grave and severe men, offer their services to Lord Timon. His great fortune, joined to his good and gracious nature, draws and binds every sort of heart to love and serve him. Yes, from the glass-faced flatterer to Apemantus, who loves few things more than to hate himself. Even he bends his knee before Timon and goes away in peace, made rich by a nod from Timon. I saw them speaking together. Sir, I have imagined fortune enthroned on a high and pleasant hill. At the foot of the mountain stand all ranks of merit, all kinds of natures who labor on the breast of this earth to advance their fortunes. Among all those whose eyes are fixed on this sovereign lady, I portray one man in Lord Timon's shape. Fortune waves him toward her with her ivory hand, and by her present favor, she turns his rivals into his present slaves and servants. The idea is well conceived. This throne, this fortune, and this hill, with one man beckoned from the rest below, bending his head against the steep mountain to climb up to happiness, would be well expressed in our art. No, sir, hear me further. All those who were his equals only a short time ago, some even worth more than he, immediately follow in his steps. They fill his halls with attendants, pour reverent whispers into his ear, treat even his stirrup as sacred, and through him breathe the free air. Yes, indeed, and what of them? When fortune changes her mood and shifts her favor, and kicks down the man she lately loved, all his dependents, who worked after him to the mountain top even on hands and knees, let him slide down. Not one of them accompanies his falling step. That is common. I can show 1,000 moral paintings that demonstrate these sudden blows of fortune more powerfully than words. Still, you do well to show Lord Timon that ordinary eyes have seen the foot set above the head. Trumpets sound. Lord Timon enters, greeting every suitor courteously. A messenger accompanies him. Lucilius and other servants follow. He is imprisoned, you say? Yes, my good lord. His debt is 5 talents. His means are very small, and his creditors are very strict. He asks for your honorable letter to those who have locked him up. If that fails, his comfort is at an end. Noble Ventidius. Well, I am not the sort of man to shake off my friend when he needs me. I know him to be a gentleman who well deserves help, and he shall have it. I will pay the debt and free him. Your lordship binds him to you forever. Give him my greetings. I will send his ransom, and when he is freed, tell him to come to me. It is not enough to help the weak man up, one must support him afterward. Farewell. All happiness to your honor. The messenger exits. An old Athenian enters. Lord Timon, hear me speak. Speak freely, good father. You have a servant named Lucilius. I do. What of him? Most noble Timon, call the man before you. Is he here or not? Lucilius. Here, at your lordship's service. This fellow here, Lord Timon, this creature of yours, comes to my house at night. I am a man who has been inclined to thrift from the beginning, and my estate deserves a higher heir than one who serves at table. Well, what more? I have one only daughter and no other kin, and on her I may bestow all that I have gained. The girl is fair, young enough for marriage, and I have raised her at great cost and the finest accomplishments. This man of yours courts her love. I beg you, noble lord, join with me in forbidding him to visit her. I have spoken myself, but in vain. The man is honest. Then let him remain so, Timon. His honesty is reward enough in itself. It must not carry off my daughter. Does she love him? She is young and easily moved. Our own former passions teach us how light youth can be. Timon turns to Lucilius. Do you love the maid? Yes, my good lord, and she accepts my love. If my consent is missing from her marriage, I call the gods to witness that I will choose my heir from among the beggars of the world and disinherit her completely. What dowry will she have if she is matched with an equal husband? 3 talents at once, in the future, all I have. This gentleman of mine has served me long. To build his fortune, I will stretch myself a little, for men owe such bonds to one another. Give him your daughter. Whatever you bestow on her, I will balance in him and make him equal in worth to her. Most noble lord, pledge me your honor for this, and she is his. Here is my hand to you. My honor stands on my promise. I humbly thank your lordship. May no rank or fortune ever come into my keeping that is not owed to you. Lucilius and the old Athenian exit. The poet presents his poem. Please accept my labor, and long live your lordship. I thank you. You shall hear from me shortly. Do not go away. What do you have there, my friend? A painting, which I beg your lordship to accept. Painting is welcome. A painting is almost the natural man, for since dishonor trades in human nature, man is often only an outward show. These painted figures are exactly what they appear to be. I like your work, and you shall find that I like it. Wait in attendance until you hear more from me. May the gods preserve you. Fare you well, gentlemen. Give me your hand. We must certainly dine together. Sir, your jewel has suffered from too much praise. What, my lord? Has it been dispraised? No, merely overloaded with compliments. If I paid you for it according to how highly it has been praised, it would unravel me completely. My lord, it is priced at what sellers would be willing to accept for it. But you know very well that things of equal value are valued differently depending on who owns them. Believe me, dear lord, you improve the jewel by wearing it. A fine piece of flattery. No, my good lord, he only says what everyone would say to you. Apemantus enters. Look who is coming. Are you ready to be scolded? We will endure it with your lordship's favor. He spares no one. Good morning to you, gentle Apemantus. Wait for your good morning until I am gentle, and that will happen when you are Timon's dog, and these rogues are honest men. Why do you call them rogues? You do not know them. Are they not Athenians? Yes. Then I take nothing back. You know me, Apemantus? You know I do. I called you by your name. You are proud, Apemantus. Of nothing so much as this, that I am not like Timon. Where are you going? To knock out the brains of an honest Athenian. That is a deed you would die for. True, if the law makes doing nothing a capital crime. How do you like this picture, Apemantus? Best for its innocence. Did the man who painted it not work well? The one who made the painter worked better, and even he is a filthy piece of work. You are a dog. Your mother is of my breed. If I am a dog, what is she? Will you dine with me, Apemantus? No. I do not eat lords. If you did, you would offend the ladies. Oh, they eat lords. That is how they get big bellies. That is an obscene thought. If you understand it that way, take it as your reward for thinking. How do you like this jewel, Apemantus? Not as well as plain dealing, which will not cost a man a penny. What do you think it is worth? Not worth my thinking about. How now, poet? How now, philosopher? You lie. Are you not one? Yes. Then I do not lie. Are you not a poet? Yes. Then you lie. Look at your last work, where you invented him as a worthy man. That is not invented. He is worthy. Yes, he is worthy of you, and worthy to pay you for your labor. A man who loves to be flattered deserves the flatterer. Heavens, I wish I were a lord. What would you do then, Apemantus? Just what Apemantus does now, hate a lord with all my heart. What, hate yourself? Yes. Why? Because I had so little angry wit that I became a lord. Are you not a merchant? Yes, Apemantus. May trade ruin you, if the gods will not. If trade does it, then the gods do it. Trade is your god, and may your god ruin you. A trumpet sounds. A messenger enters. What trumpet is that? It is Alcibiades with about 20 horsemen, all his companions. Please welcome them, and guide them to us. Some attendants leave. You must dine with me. Do not go away until I have thanked you. When dinner is over, show me this piece. I am glad to see you all. Alcibiades enters with his company. Most welcome, sir. They bow to each other. Aside. So there. May aches seize and starve your bending joints. To think there is so little love among these sweet rogues, and yet so much courtesy. The nature of man has degenerated into baboon and monkey. Sir, you have satisfied my longing, and I feast hungrily on the sight of you. You are truly welcome, sir. Before we part, we will share a generous time and many different pleasures. Please let us go in. All leave except Apemantus. 2 lords enter. What time of day is it, Apemantus? Time to be honest. That time is always useful. Then you are all the more cursed for always neglecting it. Are you going to Lord Timon's feast? Yes, to see meat fill rogues and wine heat fools. Farewell, farewell. You are a fool to say farewell to me twice. Why, Apemantus? You should have kept one for yourself, because I mean to give you none. Go hang yourself. No, I will do nothing at your command. Make your requests to your friend. Get away, quarrelsome dog, or I will kick you out. I will run, like a dog, from the heels of the ass. Apemantus exits. He is the opposite of humanity. Come, shall we go in and taste Lord Timon's generosity? He goes beyond the very heart of kindness. He pours it out. Plutus, the god of gold, is no more than his steward. There is no reward that he does not repay 7 times over, no gift given to him that does not bring the giver a return greater than any ordinary repayment. He has the noblest mind that ever governed a man. May he live long in good fortune. Shall we go in? I will keep you company. They exit. Loud hautboy music plays. A great banquet is carried in. Flavius and other servants attend. Lord Timon enters with the senators, the Athenian lords, Alcibiades and Ventidius, whom Timon has redeemed from prison. Last of all comes Apemantus, hanging back, dissatisfied as usual. Most honored Timon, the gods have been pleased to remember my father's old age and call him into lasting peace. He has died happily and left me rich. So, as gratitude and duty bind me to your generous heart, I return those talents to you, doubled with thanks and service, since by their help I gained my freedom. Oh, absolutely not, honest Ventidius. You misunderstand my love. I always gave it freely, and no man can truly say he gives if he takes repayment. If our superiors play that game, we must not dare imitate them. When the rich commit faults, people call those faults fair. What a noble spirit! No, my lords, ceremony was first invented only to put a shine on weak deeds, hollow welcomes, goodness that takes itself back, kindness sorry for itself before it is even shown. But where there is true friendship, none of that is needed. Please sit. You are more welcome to my fortune than my fortune is to me. They sit. My lord, we have always acknowledged that. Ha ha, acknowledged it. You have hanged it, have you not? Oh, Apemantus, you are welcome. No. You will not make me welcome. I came so you could throw me out of doors. Fie, you are a rude fellow. You have a temper that does not suit a man and deserves much blame. They say my lord's anger is a short madness, but that man is always angry. Go, give him a table by himself, for he neither likes company nor is fit for it. Let me stay at your own risk, Timon. I have come to observe, and I warn you of it. I pay no attention to you. You are an Athenian, and therefore welcome. I myself would have no power over you. Please let my food make you quiet. I scorn your food. It would choke me because I could never flatter you. Oh, you gods, how many men are eating Timon, and he does not see them. It hurts me to see so many dipping their meat in one man's blood, and the wildest part is that he encourages them. I wonder men dare trust themselves with men. I think they should invite guests without knives, better for the meat and safer for their lives. There are plenty of examples. The man sitting next to him now breaks bread with him, drinks from the same cup, and breathes the same air, yet he is the readiest man to kill him. It has been proved. If I were an enormous man, I would be afraid to drink at meals, in case they noticed the dangerous notes of my windpipe. Great men should drink with armor on their throats. My lord, with all my heart, let the toast go round. Let it flow this way, my good lord. Flow this way. A fine fellow. He manages his tides well. Those toasts will make you and your estate look sick, Timon. Here is something too weak to be a sinner, honest water which never left a man in the mire. This and my food are equals, there is no difference. Feasts are too proud to give thanks to the gods. Immortal gods, I ask for no wealth. I pray for no man but myself. Grant that I may never be so foolish as to trust a man on his oath or bond, or a prostitute for her tears, or a dog that seems asleep, or a jailer with my freedom, or my friends if I should need them. Amen. Now fall to it. Rich men sin, and I eat roots. He eats and drinks. May your good heart do you much good, Apemantus. Captain Alcibiades, your heart is in the field now. My heart is always at your service, my lord. You would rather be at a breakfast of enemies than a dinner of friends. If they were freshly bleeding, my lord, there is no meat like them. I could wish my best friend at such a feast. Then I wish all these flatterers were your enemies, so you might kill them and invite me to them. If only we could have the happiness, my lord, of being used by you once, so that we might express some part of our devotion, we would think ourselves forever complete. Oh, no doubt, my good friends, the gods themselves have arranged that I shall receive much help from you. How else could you have been my friends? Why would you have that generous title above thousands of others, unless you belonged especially to my heart? I have said more about you to myself than you could modestly say on your own behalf. And this much I confirm. Oh, you gods, I think, why would we need friends at all if we never needed them? They would be the most needless creatures alive if we never had use for them, and would most resemble sweet instruments hanging in cases, keeping their music to themselves. Why, I have often wished myself poor, so that I might come closer to you. We are born to do kindnesses, and what can we more rightly call our own than the riches of our friends? Oh, what precious comfort it is to have so many men like brothers, each able to command another's fortune. Oh, joy is almost spent before it can be born. My eyes can hardly hold back tears, I think. To forget your faults, I drink to you. You weep to make them drink, Timon. Joy was conceived the same way in our eyes, and at that instant sprang up like a child. Ha ha! I laugh to think that child is a bastard. I promise you, my lord, you moved me deeply. Deeply. A trumpet flourish sounds. What does that trumpet mean? A servant enters. What is it? If it please you, my lord, certain ladies are very eager to be admitted. Ladies? What do they want? A forerunner comes with them, my lord, whose duty is to announce their wishes. Please let them be admitted. The servant exits. Cupid enters. Hail to you, worthy Timon, and to all who taste your generosity. The 5 best senses acknowledge you as their patron, and come freely to congratulate your abundant heart. Taste, touch, and all the rest rise pleased from your table. Now they come only to feast your eyes. They are all welcome. Let them be kindly admitted. Music, welcome them. You see, my lord, how greatly you are loved. Music plays. A mask of ladies enters dressed as Amazons, with lutes in their hands, dancing and playing. Well now, what a sweep of vanity comes this way. They dance. They are mad women. The glory of this life is as mad as this display, compared with a little oil in a root. We make fools of ourselves to amuse ourselves, and spend our flatteries drinking to men whose old age we later spit back on with poisonous spite and envy. Who lives without being corrupted or corrupting others? Who dies without carrying to the grave some kick from a friend's gift? I would fear that those who dance before me now would one day trample on me. It has happened before. Men shut their doors against a setting sun. The lords rise from the table, showing great adoration of Timon. To show their love, each chooses an Amazon, and all dance, men with women, through 1 or 2 grand strains from the hautboys, then stop. Fair ladies, you have greatly honored our pleasures. You have set a beautiful style upon our entertainment, which was not half so lovely or gracious before. You have added value and brightness to it, and have entertained me with my own planned display. I must thank you for it. My lord, you take us at our very best. Indeed, because the worst is filthy, and I suspect would not bear taking. Ladies, a light banquet is waiting for you. Please arrange yourselves as you like. Most thankfully, my lord. Cupid and the ladies exit. Flavius. My lord? Bring me the little casket here. Yes, my lord. More jewels still? There is no stopping him in this mood, otherwise I would tell him plainly, truly I would. When everything is spent, he would be stopped then if he could be. It is a pity generosity has no eyes behind it, so that a man might never be ruined by his own noble mind. Flavius exits. Where are our men? Here, my lord, ready. Our horses. Flavius enters with the casket. Oh, my friends, I have one word to say to you. Look, my good lord, I must ask you to honor me so far as to accept this jewel. Take it and wear it, kind my lord. I am already so deep in your gifts. So are we all. A servant enters. My lord, certain nobles of the Senate have just dismounted and have come to visit you. They are very welcome. The servant exits. I beg your honor, grant me one word. It concerns you closely. Closely? Then I will hear you another time. Please see that we are prepared to entertain them. Aside. I hardly know how. Another servant enters. May it please your honor, Lord Lucius, out of his generous love, has presented you with 4 white horses harnessed in silver. I will accept them graciously. See that the gifts are received with fitting honor. The servant exits. A third servant enters. Now then? What news? If it please you, my lord, that honorable gentleman, Lord Lucullus, asks for your company tomorrow to hunt with him, and has sent your honor 2 pairs of greyhounds. I will hunt with him, and the dogs be received, and not without a generous reward. The servant exits. Aside. What will this come to? He orders us to provide and to give costly gifts, all from an empty treasury. He will not look into his purse, nor will he allow me to show him how poor his generous heart really is, since he has no power to make good on what he wishes. His promises fly so far beyond his means that everything he says becomes a debt. He owes money for every word. He is so kind that now he pays interest for it. His lands are entered in his creditors' account books. Well, I wish I were gently removed from office before I am forced out. Happier is the man who has no friend to feed than one whose friends surpass even enemies in cost. I bleed inwardly for my lord. Flavius exits. You do yourselves much wrong. You discount your own worth too much. Here, my lord, a small token of our love. I will receive it with more than ordinary thanks. Oh, he is the very soul of generosity. And now I remember, my lord, the other day you spoke well of a bay horse I rode. It is yours because you liked it. Oh, I beg you pardon me, my lord, about that. You may trust my word, my lord. I know no man can truly praise anything unless he loves it. I measure my friend's affection by my own. I tell you honestly, I will call on you. Oh, no one could be more welcome. I take all your visits, each of them, so kindly to heart that giving is not enough. I think I could hand out kingdoms to my friends and never grow tired. Alcibiades, you are a soldier and therefore seldom rich. What I give you comes as charity, for all your livelihood is among the dead, and all the lands you possess lie on a battlefield. Yes, defiled land, my lord. We are so virtuously bound to you, and I am just as bound to you. So infinitely indebted in affection. All to you. Lights, more lights. May the best happiness, honor, and good fortune remain with you, Lord Timon. Always ready for his friends. All exit except Apemantus and Timon. What a fuss is here. Serving with bows and thrusting out backsides. I doubt their legs are worth the sums given for them. Friendship is full of dregs. False hearts should never have sound legs. This is how honest fools spend their wealth on curtsies. Now, Apemantus, if you were not so sour, I would be good to you. No, I will have nothing. If I were bribed too, there would be no one left to scold you, and then you would sin all the faster. You give so constantly, Timon, that I fear you will soon give yourself away by signing paper. What need is there for these feasts, displays, and empty glories? No, if you start railing against society, I am sworn not to pay attention to you. Farewell, and come back with a sweeter tune. Timon exits. So, you will not hear me now. Later you shall not be able to. I will lock your heaven away from you. Oh, that men's ears should be deaf to counsel, but not to flattery. Apemantus exits. In Athens, in a room in a senator's house, a senator enters with papers. And lately another 5,000. To Varro and Isidore he owes 9,000, besides what he already owed me, which brings the total to 25,000. Still, he keeps rushing through this wild waste. It cannot last, it will not last. If I need gold, I could steal a beggar's dog and give it to Timon, and the dog would turn into money for me. If I wanted to sell my horse and buy 20 better ones, I would only have to give my horse to Timon. Ask for nothing, just give it to him, and it would immediately breed me strong horses in return. There is no porter at his gate to hold people back, only someone smiling and inviting everyone who passes by. It cannot last. No sensible judgment can find his condition secure. Coffers ho! Coffers, I say. Coffers enters. Here, sir. What do you want? Put on your cloak and hurry to Lord Timon. Press him hard for my money. Do not stop at a light refusal, and do not be silenced when someone says, "Give my respects to your master," while tipping his cap in his right hand like this. Tell him my own necessities are calling out to me. I must meet my needs with what belongs to me. His deadlines and appointed days are already past, and my reliance on his broken promises has damaged my credit. I love and honor him, but I must not break my back to heal his finger. My needs are immediate, and my relief must not be tossed back and forth to me in words. It must come at once in actual payment. Go. Put on your most demanding look, a face that insists on payment. I fear that when every feather stays fixed in its own wing, Lord Timon, who now shines like a phoenix, will be left a naked gull. Go. I am going, sir. Take the bonds with you, and make sure the dates are included. Come. I will, sir. Go. They leave. Flavius enters with many bills in his hand. No care, no restraint, so blind to expense that he will neither learn how to maintain it, nor stop this flood of reckless living. He keeps no account of how things leave him, and takes no thought for what must keep going. No mind was ever so unwise while being so kind. What can be done? He will not listen until he feels the blow. I must speak plainly to him, now that he is coming back from hunting. Shame, 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 shame. Coffers enters with the servants of Isidore and Varro. Good evening, Varro. Have you come for money? Is that not your business too? It is. And yours too, Isidore? It is. I wish we were all paid and dismissed. I'm afraid we will not be. Here comes the Lord. Timon enters with his attendants and Alcibiades. As soon as dinner is done, we will go out again, my Alcibiades. Are you with me? What do you want? My lord, here is a note of certain debts due. Debts due? Where are you from? From here in Athens, my lord. Go to my steward. If it please your lordship, he has put me off from one new day to another all this month. My master has urgent reason to call for what is his, and humbly begs that, among your other noble qualities, you will show justice by giving him his right. My honest friend, please come back to me tomorrow morning. No, good my lord. Control yourself, good friend. One Varro's servant, my good lord. From Isidore. He humbly asks for your speedy payment. If you knew, my lord, my master's needs. It was due on penalty of forfeiture, my lord, 6 weeks ago and more. Your steward puts me off, my lord, and I have been sent directly to your lordship. Give me room to breathe. I beg you, good my lords, go on ahead. I will attend you immediately. Alcibiades and Timon's attendants leave. Come here. Tell me, please, how do things stand, that I am being met like this with noisy demands for debt, broken bonds, and long overdue payments withheld against my honor? If you please, gentlemen, this is not a suitable time for this business. Stop pressing him until after dinner, so that I may make his lordship understand why you have not been paid. Do so, my friends. See that they are well entertained. Timon exits. Please come nearer. Flavius exits. Apemantus and fool enter. Stay, stay. Here comes the fool with Apemantus. Let us have some sport with him. Hang him, he will insult us. A plague on him, dog. How are you, fool? Are you talking to your shadow? I am not speaking to you. No, you are speaking to yourself. Come away, fool. There is the fool hanging on your back already. No, you stand alone. You are not on him yet. Where is the fool now? The last man who asked the question. Poor rogues and servants of usurers, go-betweens between gold and poverty. What are we, Apemantus? Donkeys. Why? Because you ask me what you are and do not know yourselves. Speak to them, fool. How are you, gentlemen? Many thanks, good fool. How is your mistress? She is just putting water onto scalded chickens like you. I wish we could see you at Corinth. Good, thank you. A page enters. Look, here comes my mistress's page. Well now, captain, what are you doing in this wise company? How are you, Apemantus? I wish I had a rod in my mouth, so I could answer you profitably. Please, Apemantus, read me the addresses on these letters. I do not know which is which. Can you not read? No. Then little learning will die on the day you are hanged. This one is to Lord Timon, this one is to Alcibiades. Go. You were born a bastard, and you will die a pimp. You were whelped like a dog, and you will starve to a dog's death. Do not answer, I am gone. The page exits. Just so you outrun grace. Fool, I will go with you to Lord Timon's. Will you leave me there? If Timon stays at home. You three serve three yours? Yes. I wish they served us. So do I, in the same way a hangman serves a thief. Are you three yours, men? Yes, fool. I think every usurer has a fool for a servant. My mistress is one, and I am her fool. When men come to borrow from your masters, they arrive sadly and go away merry, but they enter my mistress's house merrily and go away sadly. What is the reason for that? I could give one. Then do it, so we may count you a whoremaster and a knave, though even so, you will be no less respected. What is a whoremaster, fool? A fool in good clothes and something like you. It is a spirit. Sometimes it appears like a lord, sometimes like a lawyer, sometimes like a philosopher, with 2 natural stones more than the philosopher's stone he pretends to have. It is very often like a knight, and generally in every shape that a man walks around in from 80 years old down to 13, the spirit walks in him. You are not altogether a fool, nor are you altogether a wise man. As much foolishness as I have, you lack that much wit. That answer would have suited Apemantus. Aside, aside. Here comes Lord Timon. Timon and Flavius enter. Come with me, fool, come. I do not always follow a lover, an elder brother, and a woman. Sometimes I follow the philosopher. Apemantus and fool exit. Please walk nearby. I will speak with you soon. The servants exit. You make me wonder why, before now, you did not fully lay my condition before me, so I might have measured my spending according to my means. You would not hear me. Many times when you were free I tried to speak. Come, perhaps you chose some bad moments, when my poor mood pushed you away, and now you use that unfitness as an excuse for yourself. Oh, my good lord, many times I brought in my accounts and laid them before you. You would throw them aside and say you trusted them because you trusted my honesty. When for some trifling gift you ordered me to repay so much, I shook my head and wept. Yes, against all proper manners, I begged you to keep a closer hold on your hand. I have often endured sharp rebukes, and not light ones, when I warned you about the ebbing away of your estate and the great flood of your debts. My loved lord, though you hear it now too late, still now is a time. The greatest amount you own lacks half of what is needed to pay your present debts. Let all my land be sold. It is all pledged already, some has been forfeited and is gone. What remains will barely stop the mouths of the debts now due, and the future comes quickly. What will protect us in the meantime? And in the end, how will our accounts stand? My land reached all the way to Lacedaemon. Oh, my good lord, the world itself is only a word. If it were all yours to give away in one breath, how quickly it would be gone. You tell me the truth. If you suspect me of bad management or dishonesty, call me before the strictest auditors and put me to the proof. May the gods bless me, when all our offices have been crowded by riotous feeders, when our cellars have wept with wine spilled by drunken men, when every room has blazed with lights and roared with music, I have withdrawn to a wasteful tap and let my eyes run with tears. Please, no more. Heavens, I have said, look at the generosity of this lord. How many extravagant morsels have slaves and peasants swallowed tonight? Who does not belong to Timon? What heart, head, sword, strength, or wealth is not Lord Timon's? Great Timon, noble, worthy, royal Timon. Ah, when the means are gone that buy this praise, the breath that makes this praise is gone too. Won by feasting, lost by fasting, one cloud of winter showers, and these flies are hidden away. Come, preach to me no further. No villainous generosity has ever passed through my heart. I have given unwisely, not dishonorably. Why do you weep? Can your conscience really fail so far that you think I will lack friends? Put your heart at ease. If I opened the vessels of my love and tested hearts by borrowing, I could freely use men's fortunes as readily as I can command you to speak. May confidence bless your thoughts. And in a way these needs of mine are crowned, because I count them blessings. Through them I will test my friends. You will see how wrongly you judge my fortunes. I am wealthy, my friends. Ho, within there! Flaminius, Servilius, Flaminius, Servilius, and a third servant enter. My lord, I will send you out separately. You to Lord Lucius, you to Lord Lucullus I hunted with his honor today, and you to Sempronius. Give them my loving greetings. Say that I am proud my circumstances have found a time to make use of them for a supply of money. Let the request be 50 talents. As you have said, my lord. The servants exit. Lord Lucius and Lucullus. You, sir, go to the senators. Since I have deserved a hearing from them, even for the state's best welfare, tell them to send me 1,000 talents at once. I have already been bold, because I knew it was the most public way, and used your signet and your name with them. And he shook their heads, and I have returned no richer. That true? Can it be? They answered with one shared official voice. They are now declining. They lack treasure. They cannot do what they would. They are sorry. You are honorable, but still they could have wished. They do not know something has gone wrong. A noble nature may suffer a strain. They wish all were well. It is a pity. And so, turning to other serious matters, after sour looks and these hard fragments of speech, with certain half-removed caps and cold, reluctant nods, they froze me into silence. You gods reward them. Please, men, look cheerful. These old fellows have inherited ingratitude in them. Their blood is clotted and cold. It rarely flows. They lack natural warmth, and so they are not kind. And as nature grows back toward earth, it is shaped for the journey, dull and heavy. Go to Ventidius. Please do not be sad. You are true and honest. I speak sincerely. No blame belongs to you. Ventidius has lately buried his father, and by his death has stepped into a great estate. When he was poor, imprisoned, and short of friends, I freed him with 5 talents. Read him for me. Tell him to suppose that some good necessity touches his friend, and asks to be remembered with those 5 talents. Once you have them, give them to these fellows to whom the money is urgently due. Never speak or think that Timon's fortunes can sink among his friends. Timon exits. I wish I could help thinking it. That thought is the enemy of generosity. Being free itself, it thinks all others are free too. Flavius exits.
And there we pause, on the morning the bill comes due. Timon's gold is gone, his lands are pawned to the hilt, and the same fawning lords he gilded with gifts have sent their servants to dun him in his own hole, where Flavius at last lays the whole ruin bare. But Timon is not afraid, not yet. He is sure, so sure, that the friends he was so good to will be good to him in turn, that a few words and his name will bring the loans flooding back. Next time, in part 2, the friends find their excuses, the Senate finds its cruelty, and Timon finds out exactly what his bounty bought him. Mind the footnotes, and beware the folly.